What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today, we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Throat Spray Primarina. So I know when you think about Generation 7 starters, your mind instantly goes to Incineroar, whether it's for a positive or a negative reason. But I think that allows people to overlook Primarina. Now, Primarina is a really great Pokemon, a really incredible starter too. I mean, it has a great ability, it has a great move pool, and a really great typing as well. I mean, the Water and Fairy typing is obviously the same as Azumarill, but this one is a stronger special attacker, so it's really nice to have out there. And with its ability Liquid Voice, it basically turns any normal type move and makes it a water move. So that's why Hyper Voice here, even though it shows normal, turns into a water move when it's out there. Now it's kind of like the same thing with Pixelate with Sylveon, where it ends up turning it into a fairy move. It's the same type of thing, but again, with the water type instead. But because you do have the fairy typing as well, you do have Stab Moonblast, which is going to be really strong into a lot of Pokemon. And if you end up going with that Hyper Voice first, and get that proc of the Throat Spray, it gives you that +1 to the special attack, and that Moonblast is going to be an even stronger Moonblast into a lot of Pokemon. Plus, you also have Icy Wind as a way of speed control, and also going to be some pretty good spread damage as well if you feel like Ice is going to be good against a couple Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, I really haven't gotten the chance to use Primarina yet in Scarlet Violet. I have used it a couple times back in Sword Shield, but thankfully for me, our buddy Lottie was the one who allowed me to use this team, and gave me the chance to use Primarina again. So again, dude, thank you very much for letting me use the team. But we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here or just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Now here's one where we might have a little issue with trying to set up Trick Room. And I only say that because they do end up bringing Torkoal. Yeah, they're going to be the slowest one on the field for sure. And if they set up the Sun, which obviously they do with their ability, we're going to be in a world of pain with our Watermon. But that's not to say that we can't make this work. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Let's end up starting out with our Urshifu, as well as definitely not Incineroar because of the bird. So we're going to do them as well as Chien-Pao. We'll bring Farigiraf, and we'll also bring Primarina. I was going to say, the downside with bringing Incineroar right now is because their Galarian Articuno does have competitive, I would assume. I think that's the only ability that it has. But it has competitive, so if we end up proccing that, they'll be at a +2. And then if they have the Adrenaline Orb, they're going to get one stage faster. So that would be bad. And that's who they started with. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Go for the Wicked Blow up there. I'm going to go into Farigiraf too. That will allow us to avoid any kind of like Thunderclap or anything like that. It's possible that they do end up terastallizing here because you don't want the Psychic out there in front of a Darkmon. Let alone two. And an Icemon too, so... But also at the same time, they need to be aware of an Ice move over into Raging Bolt as well. So, a couple things they have to worry about, a couple things we have to worry about as well. I would imagine one of them is going to terastallize on this one. Or they swap out. Cool. Ooh, the Stern, huh? Ah. Yep, there's the Terra. I would imagine potentially Fairy. Yeah. Still gonna be okay. Do they get Dazzling Gleam? Ugh, yikes. Nope, they get Terra Blast, I guess. Well, that's unfortunate. We do end up losing them then. Not much you can do at that point, though. That's alright, and again, because of the sun, it's going to be tough to bring out Primarina. But part of me still wants to chance it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna chance it. That's fine. May as well. They're not a great special defender anyway, so screw it. Why not? Plus, we'll get the Hyper Voice in. We'll be able to get a +1, which will be nice as well. And we can just go for another Hyper Voice right here, too. Okay, it's not going to do much because of the sun. That's fair, too. Hopefully it'll still do some decent damage over there, though. Yeah, but... yeah, no, not even close. But we do at least get the +1. And really, honestly, that's going to be extremely helpful here, too. We need that +1. Ooh, are they setting Trick Room? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But it'll be alright. Let's go for the Hyper Voice here again, and let's go for a Protect. We should be able to tank a... yeah, that's fine. We should be able to tank a... an Eruption here. That's unfortunate, though. At least they can't go for a Grassy Glide. That's the positive thing. Here comes the Eruption. Sorry, we should still do about a quarter damage to them, though. Oh, wow, Primarina. Holy cow. Wow, that's a lot more than a quarter. That's a lot more than a quarter. Oof. Let's go. In that case, I think we're going to be able to survive with Farigiraf. So if we go Protect and go with yeah, probably a Hyper Voice as well, we should be able to still do some good damage to both and be able to also save Primarina. Because if we're able to actually knock out Torkoal at some point here, then at least we can end up going with the Terra on Primarina and save ourselves from the grass. Might be a little difficult, though. But we should be able to survive. Nice. Dang. It's okay. Not ideal, but we'll, oh, this is gonna be tough, though. I wish I had a priority move. Because I do not feel like terrestrializing into grass here, obviously. Here's what we're going to do, because we know we're going to underspeed, Rillaboom. So let's go for the Moonblast over there. Let's hope that we can KO with that. And let's go with the Protect, because again, I'm not afraid. That's perfect. That is perfect. Come on. I know they're going to get the Wood Hammer. We should go first. We do. Please be enough. That +1 with the Throat Spray just makes all the difference there. I appreciate that. And now they're not going to be able to get the sun back. And now we don't even have to worry about Primarina terrestrializing, you know? Well, hold on now. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that quite yet. Because I don't think we knocked out that first Pokemon either. Yeah, them. It's okay. I'm actually fine going the same thing, essentially. Although... yeah, the sun is gone. They would be able to swap that. Oh, it's them. Cool. Okay. I think I'm just going to go Moonblast over there. And let's go with the Hyper Voice, too. Again, they'll be able to get a Heat Wave first. But the sun is gone, so it's going to be a little worse. Nice. Hyper Voice. And then we easily take out with a Moonblast. Nice, we do. And now it is just us two... Oh, wait, no, wait. We have Chien-Pao in the back. Oh, yeah, then we're going to be fine. All three of us against Raging Bolt here. That's going to be really good for us. Because now I don't think that... Even though they end up losing Trick Room... And we're going to underspeed them, I still think we're going to be good enough into them. This is one where I think we do end up terastallizing into grass, though. So let's do that. Let's go for the Moonblast. And let's go for a Dazzling Gleam as well. Yep. Because I would imagine they're going to try to go for like a Thunderbolt or something over into Primarina. And this will allow us to resist that as opposed to being knocked out by it. That's going to be good, and then the Moonblast should actually just take out itself. Oh, okay, or they just go Snarl. Fair enough, too. So, Primarina is back to neutral, and Farigiraf is -1. However, that's going to do some good stuff. And maybe AV. Their special attack goes down. Yeah, we should be good to go then. They do have that heal. We all do, but that should be going away soon. I.e. right now. And let's just go Moonblast. And let's go Dazzling Gleam to end it here. There we go. First time tonight that we're seeing a Dozo Tatsugiri. That's not necessarily great, but we can definitely deal with that. So let's end up starting out with Farigiraf as well as... Primarina too, why not? And we'll bring Rillaboom in the back along with... Actually, I changed my mind. We're going to go Farigiraf as well as Urshifu, and then we'll bring Primarina and Rillaboom in the back. Although, Pao... Yeah, I'm okay with that. We're fine. We can set Trick Room here. That would be ideal. Because it looks like they have Tailwind. Obviously, they have Dozo, who will end up doubling its speed because of the +2 it would end up getting. So, yeah, I think I'm happy with this, though. Question is, what is their Terra? Ooh, nice. As long as they are not booster speed, then we outspeed them. Very nice. Okay. So let's go with the Trick Room here. We take out... No, we're definitely going to try to take out Fluttermane. We really need to. That's the one I'm most afraid of. And they're sashed. Okay. Awesome. Not ideal, but... Oh well. Ooh, the U-turn. Ooh, into the Dozo. Nice! Let's go. It's actually pretty big for us. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Oop, nope, we're keeping them out there. Let's go with the Dazzling Gleam just in case they decide to keep them out. And let's hard swap over into Rilla. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's going to be a hard swap, but that's okay. Although, to be honest with you, I probably could have kept Urshifu out there. But it'll be alright, though. We're going to be fine here. It gets all of its yeah, stat upgrades. Take out Urshifu. Okay. Hopefully Rilla is going to be a big help here. Thankfully it does have knockoff too, which is really great. Unfortunately we do give them healing with that, but again, hopefully we'll be fine. Nice. the EQ is a really good for us right here too, because Rillaboom ends up, wow, yeah, the crit on Farigiraf. Oh my gosh, and it's Life Orb, holy cow. But I was gonna say, it's, gosh, yeah, it halves the damage from that. That's okay though. Here's what we're gonna do, we're gonna go for the Hyper Voice. Let's go for the Fake Out too. I'm probably gonna protect, or not. Cool. What are you gonna Terrastalize into? I'm glad that we get a chance to see what it is. That's gonna be great for Primarina. That's gonna be great for Primarina. I appreciate that. Good damage right there. Let's go. We'll be able to get a knockoff on this one too. Which I'm going to say is going to help us. Mainly because even though that will remove their 1/10 damage every time they attack, again, it's going to limit the amount of damage they end up dealing. That's understandable. I actually wonder how much we'd still be able to do with a wood hammer. Either way, we'll still get the knockoff first. We'll end up removing 30% of their damage, you know? And Rillaboom's back at full. Now, I gotta hope that they don't have Terra Blast. I don't know why I feel like they would. Not bad. Yeah. Okay. Not okay. But again, we're going to be fine. We have Primarina in the back, and we're going to be good with that, in all honesty. They will be able to protect, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I could go Urshifu too and just go with the Wicked Blow, but in all honesty, I really want Primarina to be this one. I want them to be the one to actually deal all that damage. So let's do that. We are not Terrastalizing into that, but we will go for the Hyper Voice. Let's get that +1, and we'll also have a super effective move too, which will be nice. Let's go, Primarina. I have faith, that's fine. That's probably going to go into Farigiraf. Thankfully not enough, so let's go. I know it misses Tatsu. But dang, that's some good damage into Dozo. And the next one will definitely KO. And now, in all honesty, I think we're gonna... I think we're gonna end up going with, I'll still go Hyper Voice, that's fine. Let's do that, and let's do that again. I was gonna say, if, that's fine. If only Primarina would be the one to knock out first, then I would say we do that, and then also go with the Dazzling Gleam. However, that's not going to be the case. We're going to end up knocking out Dozo, and then it'll be Tatsugiri and one other Pokemon out there on the next turn. I was going to say, that'd be nice because then we get the Dazzling Gleam over to Tatsugiri before it even gets a chance to do any kind of move. But, again, unfortunately not going to be the case here, but we're going to be alright. It's going to be good. That Hyper Voice is going to be able to KO as well, and we allow them to get a double protect. Let's go. Either way, we're still going to be able to KO. And this actually helps us out a little bit because then we're actually going to be able to bring out our single strike Urshifu, and with that Choice Scarf, it's going to be good because we're going to be the fastest one on the field. Let's go Hyper Voice again. And Hyper Voice, let's go. Trying for the triple protect, holy cow. I mean, I understand why, I really do. Good stuff. And good stuff. And now we have Dozo, or I'm sorry, Tatsu, and... maybe they bring out Flutter again? Who knows? We'll figure it out. Either way, yep. Either way, it looks like this is their last turn of Trick Room, so maybe a double protect. Let's go for the Dazzling Gleam. Let's go for the Moonblast into Tatsu. I would imagine that Flutter has Protect. I would imagine. Yep. Now does Tatsugiri? Does not look like it. That's perfect. So we should be able to knock out Tatsu here then. Good stuff. And now the Moonblast. And there we go. Tatsu's gone. And now all we have to deal with is Flutter and one other Mon out of Trick Room. So here's what we're going to have to do. I don't know who the fourth Mon is. Oh, that's right. It was Dragapult. Gonna try Trick Room one more time, and let's end up protecting. We'll probably end up losing them, but that's okay. Because again, it's one of two things is going to happen here. We're either going to set up Trick Room, we're going to be able to sweep Primarina, or we're not going to set up Trick Room, and then we're going to be able to take out Flutter with Single Strike Urshifu before they're able to move and all that kind of good stuff. So we're good to go here, I think. Yep. Yeah, because again, we're either going to set up Trick Room, and then Primarina was going to do enough to be able to take them both out. And then we had the Single Strike Urshifu in the back, and if we weren't able to set up Trick Room, could have just went Wicked Blow, taken out Flutter Mane, and then we could have just went with the Moonblast over to Dragapult and done some real good damage. So there we go. Good game. Oh, now we got a couple of issues here, unfortunately, with Electric, Poison, and Grass, and things like that. But we're still going to bring them. We're still going to bring them. So here's what we're going to do. I really want to try to set the Trick Room here. So let's go with the Farigiraf to start. And let's also go... yeah, let's also go Urshifu too. And then in the back, let's end up bringing... obviously Primarina. I think we're going to go with Pao as well. Go with some of our strongest attackers. Why not? Plus, we'll do two Dark-type Pokemon to be able to go out there and take care of, obviously, a Flake Gholdengo and stuff like that, too. Yeah, we'll be fine. The question is, what is their lead? Ah, nice. Alright, well, I'll say probably good luck to getting this Trick Room up, but let's still give it a shot. Why not? Ooh, it's special attack heightened too. That's rough. So let's try to go for the Trick Room. Part of me wants to go Iron Head over there, assuming that they end up going into Fairy, but I doubt that they would actually do that right away. So let's go for the Wicked Blow over there. Good damage, actually. Wow, taunt! Okay, that's actually fair. I can't be upset at that. I mean, the good news here is the fact that we survived, and also we did not take any damage on Urshifu. Let's go Hyper Voice. Yeah, and I think we have to save the, yeah, I think we have to save the Terra. So yeah, we'll go for the Wicked, because we're stuck in Wicked Blow. I kind of want to go over there with it, but also I feel like taking out Raging Bolt is going to be important. And here's that Fairy Terra I was worried about. Yep. It's okay, though. Alright, because in conjunction with the Hyper Voice, maybe we'll have a shot. Good stuff. Ooh, Electro Web, huh? Wow, high horsepower over there. Okay. That's fair. Now that's going to take away, or that's going to allow them to get priority here. Alright. I'm going to go with Primarina here. And I'm going to go right into Grass. We're going to get that Hyper Voice in. And let's go for the Wicked Blow over there. We're not going to be able to knock out Rillaboom, but we'll still get some good damage over there, so we have a chance to I don't know, potentially knock out on the next turn. This will be good. We'll resist Electric, we'll resist Grass, and a lot of things like that. So nice. So I always trust in Urshifu. Good damage. Yeah, that's fair. It's alright. Primarina should actually pick them both up right here. Should. Okay, except for them. That'll still be okay, though. I think, honestly, with Chien-Pao and Primarina, I think we're in a good spot together. Plus, we did just get that +1, and that's always a good thing. Plus, if they only have Grass and high horsepower, we're in a good spot with them. Plus, Sucker Punch would KO them right away. You know what? We're going to go with an Icy Wind. Let's also go for an Ice Spinner up there, too. That's fine. They'll get a Wood Hammer. They'll bring us down to Sash. But again, we have Sash, and that's part of the reason why I had no problem with them doing that. Good. Take out Torn, or at least down to its Sash. We remove Terrain. And we'll get this Icy Wind. And we'll KO both. Yay. And now we're down to, what, 1 Mon? So we're going to be fine here. Like I said, I think Primarina and Chien-Pao together here, we're going to be good against whatever they could have brought out. The Chipper. Dango. What's up, buddy? So let's go with the Hyper Voice on this one, and let's go for... I already Terastallized. Let's go for the Sucker Punch. And let's call this a game. Nice. That's fine. Primarina survives that because it's thick. And now we'll end up getting the Hyper Voice at +1, which is going to be neutral because it is a water move. And we'll end up picking up that KO. So there we go. Again, maybe not the best game right there, but again, Primarina and Chien-Pao were going to be able to clean up a lot of that at the end. And thankfully, we did just that. Good game. So even though when you think about Generation 7 starters, you think about Incineroar, Primarina is still a really great Pokemon to have out there. And being able to have the Fairy and the Water typing is so beneficial. And with the ability Liquid Voice, the access to the move Hyper Voice, and Throat Spray as well, makes it a really great water type Pokemon to have on your team. And again, with that Throat Spray, you do end up getting that +1 to your special attack. That Hyper Voice, like I said, is a water move because of the ability, and it ends up becoming even stronger with even its Moonblast and Icy Wind after you're able to get that Throat Spray proc. So again, Primarina is a really great Pokemon, one that I wish I would have used before today because, again, it's such a great Pokemon, and on a lot of my other teams, I've really just been going with the Ogerpon as like our water type, so having something like Primarina would have been really beneficial. So I think on some future teams, if I want to go with Ogerpon, I think I might actually look to Primarina instead. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, big thank you out to our buddy Lottie for allowing me to actually use this team. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.